How much attention should you give to a woman you're interested in? Does ignoring her make her want you more, or will it make her forget about you? In this video, we'll explore the psychology behind ignoring a woman and how to do it correctly. Many men worry that if they don't constantly text or check in with a woman, she'll lose interest or forget about them. I recently worked with a client who was nervous about not texting the woman he liked daily. He feared that if he didn't constantly engage, she would lose interest. However, this behavior often causes the opposite effect. It ruins her interest and prevents you from using powerful psychological triggers that can make her pursue you. To answer a common question, if I don't respond to her right away or cancel plans occasionally, won't she lose interest? The truth is, when women are uncertain about your availability, it often makes them want you more. Think about it. When a woman doesn't text you back immediately, do you lose interest or find yourself thinking about her more? This dynamic works in reverse too. The uncertainty of whether or not you'll reply right away builds anticipation, which is a key element of attraction. Ignoring a woman doesn't mean completely cutting off communication or being rude. Rather, it's about not always being immediately available and managing how much attention you give her. For example, do you always respond to her texts instantly? Do you greet her right away at work or a social event? If you're constantly giving her attention, it makes you too predictable and she won't value your time as much. Here are 5 key reasons why the psychology of ignoring a woman works and how to ensure you're doing it right. Stop checking in or texting her just to remind her that you're still there is often driven by neediness. If you're sending texts like "good morning" or "how's your day going," without any real reason, she will likely sense that it's coming from a place of insecurity. Women are very intuitive and can tell when you're seeking reassurance. This can lower her interest in you as it signals neediness. Instead, trust that you don't need to constantly check in for her to maintain interest. If you give her space, she'll likely start missing your presence. Women equate longing with love. One of the most important psychological factors at play is that women often equate the feeling of longing with love. When a woman is waiting for your response or wondering when she'll see you again, it activates a part of her that associates anticipation with emotional attachment. If you're always available, you deprive her of that experience. Think of how romance novels or TV shows like Sex and the City often feature male characters who are slightly elusive. The female lead often longs for them, and this longing makes the romance more exciting. If you're always present and never give her a chance to miss you, she might not develop those deeper feelings of love. Be a mental challenge. Women are naturally drawn to men who are a bit of a puzzle. They enjoy the mental challenge of figuring out how much you like them, where they stand with you, and whether you're seeing other people. If you're too easy to figure out and always showing all of your cards, she may lose interest quickly. The mental challenge keeps her engaged because she enjoys analyzing your behavior and discussing it with her friends. When you leave a little room for mystery, you create a dynamic where she is constantly trying to win your attention and affection. Hot and cold behavior, when done correctly, is one of the most powerful psychological tools in attraction. This is similar to the unpredictable rewards seen in gambling, where people become addicted to the thrill of not knowing if they'll win or lose. When you're sometimes warm and attentive, but at other times more distant or distracted, you create a sense of unpredictability. This uncertainty keeps her on her toes and can make her more attracted to you. But be careful, if you're always cold or ignoring her, she may lose interest altogether. It's a balancing act of giving enough attention to keep her engaged, while also pulling back enough to make her crave more. One of the most attractive qualities in a man is autonomy, the ability to be self-governing and not entirely controlled by a relationship. Men who have rich, fulfilling lives, whether through work, hobbies, or friendships, naturally come across as more attractive. This is because they aren't constantly seeking validation or attention from women. When you're autonomous, you won't feel the need to always drop your plans to see her. For example, if she wants to meet up on a day you've already planned to go for a run or spend time with friends, the autonomous man sticks to his plans. The man who's overly eager to please will cancel his plans out of fear that she might lose interest if he says no. Ironically, this fear-driven behavior makes you less attractive. When you stick to your priorities and maintain your independence, you show her that your time is valuable, which makes her value it more too. Incorporating these techniques is about balance. You don't want to come across as too distant or unavailable all the time, but you also don't want to give her all of your attention up front. When you manage how much attention you give her, you create a dynamic where she feels like she's slowly winning you over. This keeps her engaged and interested, as she'll place more value on your time and attention. Remember, if she feels like she's earning your interest bit by bit, she's more likely to pursue you and stay invested in the relationship. In conclusion, mastering the psychology of ignoring a woman is about withholding attention strategically, creating a sense of mystery, and maintaining autonomy. These elements, when combined, can help you build stronger attraction and make her more eager to spend time with you.